Yo! Yo! What's up, man? What is up? What's up? What's up? Another music review from me, Joey. Alright? Let me get this lit first. Lighter needs to warm up. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about the White Stripes debut album, The White Stripes. What can I say? I'm gonna talk a little bit about this band first. This is like some of the first music I think I ever listened to in my life. Low key on a real. This band it's Jack White and it's Meg White, or like, I mean, like, those are like their stage names. I don't know if Jack White goes by Jack White. I mean, he still does, like, for his like solo career and shit, and like all of his artistry, he goes by Jack White. But I think this guy's name is like Jack Gillis or some shit, or like John Gillis or something. I don't even think this guy's name is Jack. And then Meg White, I don't even know what her real name is, but this record right here, their first record, is some of the finest fucking rock and roll, like not just of its time, but I think like ever. It's just that good. It's just so fucking good. Little backstory on the White Stripes. They started in like 98, 99. And it's just a two-piece band. It's Jack on the guitars and it's Meg on the drums. And I think they take turns playing like the piano and shit. And later in their career, they kind of got a little bit more experimental with like a marimba and shit like that, like, you know, xylophone, all this kind of shit. But this first album here is nothing but guitars and drums and a little bit of piano. I think there's a little bit of piano on here. Been like a couple days since I've listened to this one. There was a time when I wasn't so much into this band. I kind of let it sit on the back burner, but it's always been with me, this band right here. Jack White is a cool guy. Jack White is a cool fucking guy. He's a little bit cheesy. I think he's a little bit cheesy sometimes, but like this guy in his prime, I don't think there was a cooler fucking frontman, a more respectable frontman in rock. You know, these guys had the Strokes beat. I think the Black Keys ripped these guys off, like, not note for note, but I think the Black Keys really tried to rip these guys off. But I think they started at the same time, so like maybe it's like some apples to oranges type shit. They both grow on the same they both grow on a tree, right? So they're kind of the same thing. You know, I mean, they're both fruits. You know what I mean? But fuck, man. Jimmy the Exploder, first track, excellent. I love that big spacey fucking boom, ba-doom, boom. Like, I love that shit. I love it. Jimmy the Exploder is amazing, bro. It's so energetic. It's so fucking, it's explosive. You know? Stop Breaking Down has got that fucking sick riff. That don't ban it and you know what I'm saying? Ooh, so fucking good. This is like, you know, you look up this album. They kind of like talk. It's like a jazz. It's like not a jazz. It's like a blues rock fusion. You know what I mean? Blues and garage rock. You know, you wouldn't think those things would go together. I wouldn't really say it's that bluesy, but it's just really like it's got like classical elements to it. Like, it's just got like core rock and roll elements with that distorted fucking garage sound. You know what I mean? It's fucking excellent. The Big Three Killed My Baby is such a fucking, like, that's a PSA track right there. That track is about the oil industries, the Big Three. And there's just a lot of prophetic bars on there about like electric vehicles and shit. And this is from '99, so like these guys are pretty topical, bro. Susie Lee is a nice little fucking like smooth little track right there. Sugar Never Tasted So Good. That's a fucking good fucking track right there. You know what I mean? Oh, excellent shit. Wasting My Time. Another great track, bro. Cannon's really fucking good. That fucking just really good riffs. I don't know where the fuck Jack was coming up with these riffs, bro. Probably because he was ripping off other artists. Jack, I think a lot of the guys' riffs on the early stuff, he kind of ripped off like the Gories, another Detroit band. These guys are from Detroit, by the way. Check out the Gories. I'm probably gonna make a couple reviews on some Gory tapes. Another excellent band. Another band where the people in the band didn't necessarily know how to play their instruments. They weren't, you know, masters of their instruments. They were just kind of winging it. as far as I know, I don't even think Meg White really knew how to play any instruments before like joining this guy's band. I think Jack kind of taught her how to play at least that's the story, that's the cover story. You know what I mean? That she sort of learned how to play through him. Which, that's always nice. That's, that's a little endearing. It's a little sweet, you know. But where was I going with this? Astro. That's the next track. Astro's really fucking good. It's like it sort of reminds me of like it's like a roll call track. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. He's doing like a roll call. I think it has something to do with like audio recording or something. But it's a roll call track. He's just kind of naming off people. Broken Bricks is excellent. This song is about like alcoholism, bro. Crazy fucking riff on Broken Bricks. When I hear my name. Oh yeah, dude, I want to disappear when I hear my name, bro. Yeah, fucking listen to that shit. I can't remember what Do sounded like. That's like one of the slower ones, so like I usually skip it. But Screwdriver comes next, and that's actually the first song they ever recorded as a two-piece band. I know that because I heard it somewhere. One more cup of coffee before I go is the next track, and it's just, you know what I'm saying, one more cup of coffee before I go, you know? Very good. This is a really chill record, dude. If you want, like, this is like, oh, this is such a good fucking, this is cool music, you know? Little People's next. I can't really remember what that sounds like. Slicker Drops, pretty good. And then they got a cover of St. James Infirmary. That's a cover of a Cab Calloway track. Very fucking good. And then I Fought Piranhas is the last track, and that's just another heavy one. I don't know if people overlooked this first record. I think people overlooked this first record because Elephant had like the biggest fucking track of all time, Seven Nation Army. I don't know if you heard about it. I don't know if you heard about Seven Nation Army. But it's kind of this first record's kind of outshadowed by everything else this band put out. Even that song "Fell in Love with a Girl" was on their second tape or third record, White Blood Cells. Excellent album too. Every single album these guys put out was good. It's just a really good mix of some slow songs, like more bluesy, and then the real garage rock, really explosive, heavy tracks. And yeah, I give this one like honestly, I give this a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 recommendation from Joey over here. You're gonna want to check this one out, and you're gonna want to play it and listen to it, and make it your go-to album, bro. For like when you're fucking just hanging out. This is good fucking music. This is really good fucking music. These guys have such a cool fucking aesthetic, all about them red and white stripes. Like look at the CD. It's a fucking. Ooh. Shit, I just dropped the cover art, but look at that. It's a fucking peppermint wheel. These guys are mad into peppermint aesthetic, Shit, I'm about to break the jewel case over here trying to disassemble this fucking thing. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? More fucking peppermint wheels. And who doesn't love peppermint, you know what I'm saying? Very, very cool and good album. 10 out of 10. Would recommend listening to this shit, please.